Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not even realize it. I wasn't muted. It's just that microphone switched for some reason. It was set to default, but somehow this is not my default mic. I don't know what is. I got nothing else attached that can even be remotely close to a mic. But yeah, as I was saying, I was watching Charlie earlier, and that's where it paused. But yeah, I was saying like I made a little list here above my head. Thank you for telling me about the mic. So yeah, I was talking about how I'm not gonna be doing them one by one. I'm actually gonna be merging a few things. Also, I have a heart rate monitor, so you can see in this intense gameplay when when I get really really like hyped up. I'm actually confused. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's not here. It's not. It can be here. It's something like here or here. Ah, there it is. 140 BPM. It might spike at one point. Hold on, hold on. I also want to play some music, but something that's shut up. Morning routine house. Okay, maybe this. Better be. That's it. That's it. That's it. Do you stream League? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I mean, generally, yes. Currently, I'm doing Minesweeper, but I do play League, and I peaked in Masters. I'm originally like I was only streaming League, and then I realized that there's also a Minesweeping community good enough so that I can like stream it to someone. So I also started that like a week ago maybe. But now I had some exams. I was really busy with that. So now I'm finally free. Yesterday I had my last exam. It was brutal. Like we were there for like 4 hours, and I was just in the beginning I thought I'm going to get a top mark, and by the end of it I was just happy to pass it. I was literally just praying that I pass and I don't have to look at it ever again. And the ironic thing is that I've passed a few classes that are more advanced than it. Like this is mechanics 1. I passed mechanics 2, and I passed one more subject that's also tightly related to that, and the same professor is doing that other class. But I just never had time to prepare for this basic stuff because there was a big hoopla last year, so we all had a lot subjects transferred into second year, and I just never found time for that. And yesterday it was bloody hell. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I do stream League, and I peaked like in Masters. I'm a top laner, but currently I'm like I still, after like almost 2 weeks. What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, after like 2 weeks or something, when Loki came out, I still have no clue what that champ does. Like I'm not up to date. I'm not doing anything. I'm Emerald 3 currently, I think, somewhere there, like low Emerald, around that rank. Emerald 363 LP, is that me? Is that me? That sounds like me. Because I know I was in Emerald 2, and then now I think I lost, and I played one game last night, was it? And I picked blind picked all of top lane, and dude picked Loki, and I had still no clue what that champ does. And he went like 16-1. He absolutely, he ate my ass. I literally had no chance. He just randomly dashes, he gets some gray health, ignites me, bursts for a shit ton of damage, and escapes. Or he throws that stupid ult. Or when I ult, he somehow dashes away, but still bursts me and kills me, and I have no idea. I know that he has like 3.Q, like QQQ. Then he has that ult. No idea what that is. Like throws a splash. It's like a potion in Minecraft, you know, thrown to the ground, and it and he just randomly like slices through me, and that's when he bursts. Like as an Olaf player, I'm looking not to get burst, but that's all he does. He just randomly, and the worst part is that in my build, I'm supposed to be doing, I do Hydra into That's Dance, and then I go for 3 crit items. I mean, sometimes I can opt out of That's Dance and go for Maw when it's like a heavy AP comp, but in this situation, it was like Loki was fed and Jinx was fed. Jinx is AD, Loki still bursts, and still Phantom Dancer passive, That's Dance passive still like helps me with that, you know, because obviously it delays like 35% of the burst damage, so it's still great, even though it does provide only armor and not MR. But it was, we just got fucked. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking maybe this summer now. Oh, I should be going for efficiency. I totally forgot what I'm doing. Holy. Yeah, what I want to say is I could be going for like higher diamond maybe this summer or something. You know, at least give all of me that I have for a league currently. Dude, why is this Nightbot spamming in my chat? I have to adjust it. This is definitely not set up in a good way. He's silent, and then all of a sudden he starts spamming my chat with some nonsense. I mean, the worst part is that I try to like space those messages out, but it's not working. For some reason, it's not working. He just comes in here, goes batshit crazy. How many of the efficiencies do I have to do? Maybe I can just refresh that. I'm joking. Okay, last stream people actually helped me to understand the efficiency. So here we are doing a guess. No, this is gonna be mine. So I'm gonna, and what do I do about that? Now, if I do this, okay, that's positive. Should I do this? Didn't get anything off of it. Check all the corners. I'm not. You think? Well, thank you, I guess. I'm joking. But yeah, I'm looking for some zeros. Come on, zeros. Oh, okay. Huge. Did I quit Seth? I would love to say no, but I basically have not picked him in a long time. Hold on, let me check my and now I'm primarily playing on EU West. I got banned once on EUNE for like 3 days because my power ran out. Something like that happened, and literally my game broke. And by the time I reset and everything, they surrendered. You know how you can early surrender then and get like more LP back. And by the time I got surrendered, and Riot told me I was like trolling and I was not trying to win because I rage quit, or I quit, you know. I did not quit. Like, not intentionally. I was actively trying to get back to the game. And then I got banned for 3 days, and I never went back to that account. By the way, that's my old account from 2013. I'm not throwing it into a void, but look at that, 2121. I don't even know if it's gonna load anything. 100 days ago, yeah, 100 days ago was last game, and I had so far 47 games on set there, and here I have like 14. So basically, I'm avoiding it. But I mean. Yeah, my big problem with Seth is I got used too much to like Olaf, and Olaf is better sitting with my play style, and that is like going aggressive, and I really like the no CC on the ult. So you're able to just run into enemy teams, and sometimes on set, like you're immobile, and it becomes a pain in the ass when they're like CC heavy team comp, and even if you try to jump into them and do something, you just get chain CC'd and there's nothing you can do sometimes. And you're really easily kiteable and everything, while with Olaf, people try and fight you, and if you have Ghost, your ult, your Q that slows them, and the approach velocity, like you do everything at once. Enemy AD carry tries to like poke you or something, like Ashe trying to slow you and then stun you. You just ult and run her down and beat the shit out of her, you know, for like trying to be annoying. And it's so rewarding. It's actually so rewarding for a top laner to be able to do stuff like that, you know. So it's a really fun trap, especially when you play him like that. The crit laugh version that I actually took from this guy. Hold on, let me give credit where credit is due. Where the credit is due. King. Oh yeah, he had a different name, but King, as my Romanian friend. Watching the 3 days to earn badges and channel points. Okay, cool. But yeah, he's playing crit laugh. So this is first you go Hydra. Now he adjusted it. He's going this like second item. Okay, Fiend Hunter. Second, haven't seen that. Actually, no. Yeah, he's more like versatile. The normal build is Hydra into Death's Dance, and then usually he was going for Phantom Dancer third. Here, I have no idea if he's building that. So he switched to Fiend Hunter. I'm gonna try and do that as well. Is it always like that? So it's... I have no idea. Oh, you don't even play League, and I'm I'm blabbering here about it. Okay, but you understand like what's happening, or I'm just speaking to walls? Hold on. $106. Okay, you understand. So you know what's up. So yeah, basically he changed a core build, and I had no idea about that. So I'm gonna try that other one next time I'm playing. Maybe even today. Maybe even after the Minesweeper grind, I go for... Chat, is this actually gonna be 100%? Hold on. If these two are mines, then these three are clear. So there's a small chance this is a 0. Okay. That's a good move. Then these are mines. These three are clear. And this is a mine. So none of these can be a 0. So the best thing we can do is do this. Too fast? We got 100%. That's all we need. I don't even have. I did not roll a. Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to hold on. My Huawei watch is. This is moving too much. Hold on. I gotta maybe put it like that. See, we're chill. Oh, this is actually the one I've been dragging on for days, probably, because it's already at 7. Actually, maybe from yesterday only. Because as I said, like I had a lot of exams, I did not have time to play much. But yeah, I was just trying to get 100%. I don't even have efficiency rolled, so I don't care about getting it much higher than that right now. It's just to clear the daily tasks. If I roll efficiency, it's gonna be interesting. I'm actually gonna be locking in. Does it ever roll efficiency for like beginner games? So it's like you have to get 150% in beginner. I feel like it's usually just intermediates and the what's it called? And the experts. No. Too many safe clicks, or what would you call them? Like when you chord something that's obviously like, you know, not gonna be chorded. Like I put one flag here and I click on the 2 or something. This one actually has a speed potential. Okay, this is usually what I want. What I want to check is the 3P. Oh, and we got okay. We got a win streak. I think we can go for another expert now when we're in the zone. We're also gonna be completing experience much easier. Let's see. Maybe we get a speed here. I haven't gotten a speed in like since the beginning of this event, and we got another one. I did not know we flagged. You flag way too much. Yes. Yes, I know that. I think that's like the next step on how I can maybe improve my PB. And I also like to compare like my time to my 3BV. So this is 483 and this one is 196. So it means it's doesn't make sense. It's like a good 3PV then per second. ZD. LZD. So yeah, I would like to get a sub 50. STNB stats, dude. That's another one. What's the STNB? Another measure of speed. It says nothing. It just says another measure. It's a mixed both of time and 3BV. Okay, let me see that. Okay, we may be able to get... Now we're not going... as I was clicking, I saw this too. It's such a stupid mistake. And this is actually... This next map is also looks pretty winnable. So I may have just threw a 4-win streak down the drain for a stupid misclick. Because I was rushing for no reason. I was so sure in that. Oh, this is devastating. I'm gonna now have to grind much more to get that win streak. And I always think, like, when I do something like that, maybe I'm literally throwing a... Maybe I'm throwing a world record down the drain. Because basically a win streak world record is... Like, if you're playing fully optimal, it's just down to a pure luck. Which, like, I'm experienced enough to always play a perfect game of expert, not maybe in the terms of probability. You know, right here we got, okay, wait, this is good. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mines, something like that, some shit like that. Okay, so we low-key have 1 mine here, 2nd here, 3rd here, 3, and then 4th one here. That's what we definitely know, right? Which means we have 1 mine here and 1 mine in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, clicking this corner is like 80% chance there's a mine. Oh, shoot. Now we need to readjust. Hold on. Now look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So let's see what the best thing here is that we have 1 mine either here or here. And now I'm really interested in, like, what's the best play here. Do I open this corner? Do I open this right here? Or do I go for one of these two? What would you say? I'm really skeptical about this. Okay, this is literally 50-50. Not really 50-50, but like 25, is it? Yeah, I just realized I'm actually not that good in like calculating chances, my chances here. They're pretty click-clack. Let me see again. So I will be going for the corner. Okay, this is good. We have 2 more. One is here and one is here, so these 2 are free. This is open, and that's cool. That's cool. Nope. Okay, we have 10k experience point. Okay, I'm just gonna be doing a forge quest. So let me see, arena coins. We have less than an hour now. Let me see. I can get 50 here. I can get 100 for level 4 arena. And what if I just go for a... That's 20 games. This is 20 games. That's 20 games and a lot of time. I think I'm just gonna go for NG. Because this is basically, I don't know if it's better to go for speed or for NG speed. Because I'm thinking, like, there I could be really, like, solving a whole board and then it comes down to 50-50 and then I lose on time. But here I can lose on time, like, if it's something really hard that you have to think through and draw. But so far, so good. This seems good. Easy peasy. Let me just put a... Yeah, you ain't getting win rate on win streak. We don't know. We don't know. I might be actually that lucky. What's the record anyway? Like 12? 13? What is it? Holy lock in. I'm usually pretty bad at like no guesses because something like that. But yeah, I usually what happens a lot is that I forget that I'm playing no guess and I start guessing random shit. Or it's just that you get some weird combinations that you don't usually get in a normal game. So my brain just freezes completely, you know? By the way, the punch that Nightbot is sending is actually because I was playing Set. I was a Set main actively. So I put him to just randomly say punch every like 15 minutes or so. And now he's gonna start spamming the rest, I think. He's just a little spammer. Or maybe every like 5 minutes now, or something like that. A dummy bot. Okay, I think we got the XP. Okay, let me actually check that off. Hell yeah. Event quest? I don't even know if we're gonna be able to do them all today. I just realized how many of them there are. I'm on my 3rd board. Yeah, I sometimes really have a problem with arenas. Because sometimes it really is just like, you know, have to sit down and you have to play only like, this is like 20 random NG games. And it's like, I can't switch between, I usually like switch, I'm like playing intermediate, then expert, then beginners, then win streak, then efficiency, then mastery, whatever, you know. And then randomly I started grinding a speed on expert, then speed on intermediate, because I realized my speed on intermediate is actually not that well ranked, I think. Because I was just spamming the speed on expert. So let me see the ranking. By time on expert is 225 and on intermediate it's 912. Huge difference. And on beginner, okay, 578, okay. But here, if we get sub 50, we can rank. Okay, it's like 20 spaces higher, not even that. 15 million, something like that. 10 million, it was like 5 million, something like that. But I rejected it. I was so much younger, you know, to play drums in Jacksonville. Also, these days I could be actually grinding on multiplayer. How is my heart rate still like 55? I drank coffee, I'm like awake and all that stuff, and it's usually like 60 something, 70. I can't believe I'm like this relaxed right now. If you do what you love. See, now I totally forgot that this is a no guess. So one is here, and one is here. But my brain just froze and I was ready to completely guess it. Because it's not so apparent. I sometimes feel like Lightning McQueen. Just zooming by. Hell yeah. Dude, it's actually really cold in here. Maybe I should calm down with the AC. Like I'm paying a lot of electricity just to be uncomfortably cold. No, dude. The turbo is turning on. 25 degrees, that's 2. That's it. Holy misclick. Ah! I have to stop doing this. Like, I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm gonna fail a level 4 arena by doing this. I think I'm actually gonna be getting some seasonal points with this because I think the highest arena I've beat in this season is like 2. If that. I should be sitting down soon. I'm gonna be also streaming that, doing the L8 arenas. So I have a no flag. That's like the most points that I can get. I think like 5 points for L5. And then also I have like Nightmare, of course, I think. Endurance, probably. That actually seems crazy. That maybe I can do like 24-hour stream just doing Endurance L8. Is it like 200 games? Maybe something like that. I feel like it is something crazy like that. So yeah, that will be like a 24-hour stream just grinding the Endurance arena. 80? You have 5 days? Are you sure? It was something was like 8 days. Am I tripping? I can't even check that yeah. I was sure it's like 100 for something lower, and then each one up you go, you get like 50 more, and you get like a few more days. So I thought it was like 200 games and 8 days on Endurance. Something like that. And it's like increments, at least increments of 25. But anyways, it's a lot. And I don't know what the sizes of the boards are and the difficulties. Oh, that's a nightmare. Nightmare with 8 days. But it reduces you like 30 minutes every time you die. Or something. Endurance is 400. Yeah. So it is like 100 at something. 100 maybe at level 1 or something like that. And then 150, 200. Wait. 150, 2, 250, 3, 350, 4. Almost like that. Both are 8 days. Yeah. I remember because I was watching that like not that long ago. I was thinking about it and I was like, dude, you know what? I really have to have nothing going on for me currently because I was in the middle of like all the exams and everything. Like I need to just have a lot of free time right now to be able to sit down and play Endurance L8. But I'm gonna do it eventually, you know? I feel like Endurance is not hard to complete in terms of like you have a plenty of time if you try to do it all at once, you know what I mean? These other, like I was playing No Flags L8 and I failed on the very last. I did 39 out of 40. And I had not enough time. And that all just because I had a shit ton of misclicks. By the time I got to 40, I was left with almost no time. And I also had no clue that you can win on, even if the time expires, you get like 5 more minutes or something on the last one. So I just rushed through it and I did not try well enough, thinking it won't count. So yeah, it's those are tough with that time, and endurance is literally what the name says. It's just if you can sit and endure to play that much at once, you got plenty of time. That's why they give you days, so you have time to sleep. But technically, maybe on some drugs you could sit through like through 400 games in one sitting. It may end up as that South Park episode, but it should work. There it is. Nightbot is spamming the chat again. Can I actually mute him? I can't time out him. I'm gonna be doing that next time he starts spamming. Hold on, what am I missing? That. How are we doing with time? +8, okay. Oof. Is that a mind counting in the end? Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I actually got stupid there for a second. See, stuff like that happens much more in NG, I feel. Or maybe I'm just a dummy. But my brain just does not recognize that. I'm looking at it and it's like staring into a wall. Just nothing comes up. Okay, we're at 13. Come on, it's already becoming boring, to be honest. I don't like NGs that much. I don't know why. Out of all, I think just going for the normal speed would have been better for me here. This way, like, it's really devastating when you're playing, you know, gas, and you lose. And you're like, dude, it's supposed to be a no guess, so I don't have to lose ever. But you still do. You misclick something and you have to go all over again. Even though it's not a luck problem. Then it's all you. You can't I can't blame this for giving me a stupid choice. I feel that my mouth are open like I'm stupid, like mouth reading. I don't know if I'm mouth reading. I don't think I am. I think I'm just thinking with my mouth open to concentrate better, you know? Oh, is it like this? Yes. I'm a genius. Call me a no-guess pro. That's a 2-2-2 corner pattern, I guess. By the way, is the music this entire time? The music isn't even playing. Hold on. And also, it's not even the piano I played before. Okay. I think all the audio is now here. I do have my mic on and I do have the music on. It should all be in there. I don't know if you can hear the Minesweeper sounds though. I hope you do. I don't know how to check that. The mouse, no, the Minesweeper sounds, like you hear when it opens the cells, and you hear when the bomb explodes, like those kinds of special effects. That's in your head? I don't think it is. I'm not really sure. I can clearly like hear them. The cells going. But it's only when you chord when there's a zero, you know? You can hear it like opening up those spaces. You're just little pops. Pops. This is what top line does to a man? What do you mean? It's not... Dude, it's... You literally have credited people here for like sound design. And you have skins, like you can change them up and stuff. Why would game not have sounds? It makes no sense. Every game has sounds. By the way, actually, I had like I remember in primary school, or what would you call it, when I was like 7 to 10 years old. Because I started a little background. I started playing League when I was 7 in 2012. So for the most of my life. So yeah, when I was that young, what would happen is I would be playing in school, and unironically, it was happening to me for like months or maybe years on end. It doesn't happen anymore. But I would just randomly, like, I'm in school outside playing with friends, and I would just randomly in my head hear a sound of a turret targeting you in League, if you know what I mean. Hold on, is there audio here? League turret sound. This one. That. I would just hear that playing outside, and I'm like, and I would look up sometimes, you know, and I was like, what the hell? That sounded like turret from League, you know, like someone is trying to attack me. And it was like, I was feeling kind of crazy, but I was like, okay, I guess that's from like playing the League, but I'm not gonna stop. And you can see, like, 13 years later, I did not, and I'm perfectly fine. I stopped hearing that, which is good. But yeah, I low-key, whenever I play, if I play too much of something, like, I was grinding a lot of Tetris, Sudoku, Minesweeper. I don't know what else. Like, all those, like, easy classic games. Easy, but I would call them mindful games. Like it's not some rot. It's like you have to use your brain, you know, to solve it. At least I like to pretend. I would literally see them. Logic games. Thank you. So I would literally go to bed, and I would see random, or when out in the public, what did I do? But out in the public, just going day-to-day life, sometimes if I play them too much, it was usually like over the summer when I had too much free time. So I would sit like this and play for hours. Then I go outside or do anything else, or try to go and sleep. Or when I'm talking with my friends or girlfriend, they don't know, but I'm actively solving different boards in my head. So I'm looking at you, you're talking to me, I'm talking to you. But right here, I have like little boards of Minesweeper or Sudoku, and I'm like, what if 2s and 3s are here? Then this would be solvable, or I would have to guess here, and then what would happen here? I mean, Sudoku is always solvable. Sometimes you just have to do some really crazy techniques. Like, I still don't know some of the most advanced ones, where they put down one of them, and it's not like fully guessing. Like, it's not like you guess here and then you go 20 moves ahead and see if it works, and then you have to backtrack everything. It's actually like some normal stuff, but it's okay. Efficiency. You got efficiency on intermediates. Okay. Play a PvP game? Why? What? What's your name on Minesweeper? Who is this guy? Sounds familiar. I'm not gonna play a PvP game. Who would have thought? I'm gonna get fucking smoked and I'm gonna lose points. Fuck. I would have actually won, and then first I started choking here, and then in the end, in the very actual end, I missed that one. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. It was a 3 and a 2 here, and the mine was here. That makes no sense. From a probability standpoint. Dude, that was actually so winnable. I think I just got too hyped. I mean, my BPM is 58. Dude, I might have to go and check that with a doctor. Or was I, or what, is it usually like this, but because of all the exams and everything, these past few days, I did not even know that I was stressed, so it was, so my base heart rate was just increased all the time. And now when I'm fully like relaxed, knowing nothing awaits me, then I'm just chill. Fuck. Fuck. What's the 11%? Okay. How much did you even get from me? Because we're like 50 points apart. I'm interested on how that works. Because I lost 3. Do you like gain 3 or do you gain? Oh yeah, okay. Or is it actually no? That means we are in the balanced range. Sometimes you get someone who's much worse than you. So when you win, you literally get nothing. It's just a pat on the shoulder and you don't lose the points. But if you lose, you're gonna lose like 10 points. And they're gonna gain like 10, 20, whatever. But yeah, it's actually in those situations as well. It's like you would lose as much as he would gain, right? So if you win, you get 0, but he also loses 0 because he's playing a much better player. But then also the other way around, if you do lose against a better player, you lose a lot and he wins a lot. So how do we get more points in circulation? Does it always come down to new players trying to climb up? So you take their points and you get Grandmasters even higher. Yeah, I was always interested. Same thing in League. Like those points have to come from somewhere. It's also a sort of economy. Because you have those points and you need more points to be better ranked, but where do you get the points? You get them from like new players. Because a new player starts at like 100 or something. And he gets much more because of the placements and everything. So we literally create new points for them, and then we take it from them, and we give them to a rich people in the power, like grandmasters at 1,000 points, like Orech, and I don't know what other people. I know Orech was like first for seasons, and now some dude from like Netherlands took that place, if I saw that correctly. By the way, this game is advancing real good. We might be able to solve it. You know both of them? You mean like personally? Like, how is Orech? I always think of him as a bot. Whenever you play, you have beaten him, because I got matched against him a few times, and that dude, literally, he misses a shit ton of stuff. Like, he makes a shit ton of misclicks, but because he's yeah, so he does click on a lot of like wrong stuff. I don't even have time to check if those are like guesses or genuine misclicks, but because he's playing so fast, he just zooms by it, and he still ends up going like plus 20, plus 30, plus 50 against you. He's crazy fast. His arm just doesn't get tired? Something like that. Like, yeah, he clicks so fast, and it's like, whoa. Whoa. By the way, this game looks more and more promising by every click. I was 2/3 the way there. Okay. Hey Wuzzle, thank you for the follow, man. Well, welcome to the stream. I just hit my like this part of the leg on the table, and it actually hurt like too much. But welcome, how are you? Mwah. Yeah, happy Friday to you, man, as well. And I finished all of my exams yesterday, so this is like the best Friday ever. I just keep like missing a lot of 50s today, and I want to complete the event quests so I can grind on championship. Hey, they went amazing. I mean, from most of them, I was expecting... Okay, so we have grades from 6 to 10. Weird. 6 being the worst, but a passing grade, and 10 being the best. So from, like, 3 subjects, I was expecting a 10. And from all 3, I ended up getting 9s. Yesterday, I was at my last exam, and I was expecting a 9, and I wanted to try and ask them to for a higher grade, so I would get an extra question, because it was a theoretical part yesterday, and I would be able to ask them for another question, and I could try to go for a 10. In the end, I barely got an 8. And I was just happy to finish it. I was like, you know what, I don't care. I got 71 points and 8. I'm taking it, and I'm going home, and I'm resting. I went to sushi yesterday with girlfriend because I was just waiting for it all to pass to just go and sit down, and it was amazing. By the way, the sushi was wow. It was the most quality fish that I've ever seen in a sushi. And they did not, like, they were not trying to save on it. Like, it was like thick slices on every single piece. It was amazing. So that's also one of the highlights of the day. And I was just happy to finish everything. I have 3 exams left that I'm gonna do in September. I did like 6 now, maybe 7. I don't know. Something like that. I think it's 6. I did 6 of them because I have some older subjects that I'm dragging from the first year. I was talking about it was a whole hoopla. We had a student protest. We still do, but we were blocked then, and so we weren't doing much, and I couldn't really pass like 12 or whatever exams in 2 months. So I brought them over into my second year, and now I have 3 more left to complete everything, to clean off everything. And then I'm gonna be completely at peace. But that's not the problem for the September me. The July me is sitting here all happy. AC is on, I'm playing Minesweeper. Life is good. And what the hell is this? There was a whole wall here preventing me from advancing anywhere. Like, they're actively not trying to get me to win. That was actually on the table. But yeah, I also one of the exams I was thinking I'm gonna do in September. Literally the last possible moment, my friend told me just apply for it, because you have, I don't know how that works anywhere else in our country. Like, you have a term. It's like July term when you have exams, and on my college it's much more simpler. We have an app, and we go into an app. I got a notification right now, by the way. But yeah, you go into an app and you just click like what you want to get, like what you want to do, and you just click on the subjects, and you applied for them, and then you have a right to go to that exam. So I applied for it last second, and I got and I literally prepared it a night before, and it went amazing. And I got a 9. So I'm glad I did, and I'm glad he told me to do so. Because now that's one last thing for September. And I'm on a budget, because every single year, every single subject has a like, I think that's a universal thing. Like, you have credits, you have some points that you like ESPP points that you accumulate with each passing. Some exams give you like 3 points, some give you 8, depending on how big and important the subject is. And you need 37 to go into the next year, but then you have to pay for it, which is around $1,000. Or you can get, as I did, like at least 48 points, and then you're on a budget, as we call it. So, which means the country is actually paying for it, you know, and it's free. It's free. Usually, for me, it's just a free year, but there's many other expenses that you have to pay for later on. But still, it's $1,000 more, and plus some other things are cheaper as well. So it's actually probably closer to like 1,500. bucks saved on that. So I got like 60 points, which is 1 whole year, and I gotta do a few more in September. So it is. I really can't complain. T1 versus HLE is starting. I'm a dip A. F9. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope the one you root for is gonna win. I have no. Okay, I know the T1. I have no clue who HLE is. Wait. HLE Esports. Oh yeah, I've never heard of this. I've never seen this. I thought maybe that's just an acronym for something, but I don't know these guys. But yeah. Go T1. Faker. I never actually seriously followed any sports or esports or anything like that. So I low-key know nothing about it. I do always try and follow like World Cups. For example, this World Cup, I really followed it, and now Argentina and Spain. It's gonna be in 2 days. I'm gonna be at a friend's birthday, but we might be able to turn it on and see a bit of the game, and see Spain winning. By the way, Spain? Spain has Lamine Yamal, right? I'm always like thinking like, who is the person from this country that I know as, and it's usually some striker, of course, because the strikers are the most famous ones, I would say, from my experience as someone who doesn't watch ball, like the ones that everybody knows, the one that even the public that doesn't watch football knows. It's always like strikers, like Lamine Yamal. There in Argentina it's Messi. For Portugal it was Ronaldo. For France it's Mbappe. Who else was there in the quarters? And England. Okay, I heard of, but I forgot his name. The beautiful black guy. What's his name? From Britain. Is it Harry Kane? It's an, or did I just say some random shit? Bellingham, yeah. Please don't lynch me. Yeah, Bellingham. It is Bellingham. Hold on, I randomly pinned something. Sorry. I'm following the FIFA right now. All same Messi, Argentina, and France, Mbappe. That's it. And Bellingham. Hold on. Do I know something else? Norway, is it like... I just had it in my head. Don't tell me. The Holland? Is it Holland? Yes, it's this guy with kind of weird face. Yes, I know Holland. I know. Okay, that's it. Switzerland, I actually have no clue. We always had... okay, I'm not gonna get political. Who is in Switzerland? I was like, Messi is in Switzerland? No. Embolo? Okay, I did hear of Embolo. I'm pretty sure I did. Wait, where's the table view? I want the table view. The knockout. Let me actually go here. Belgium and Morocco. I don't think so. Do I know someone from Belgium? Doku, maybe? But who is this guy? Who is that? I like how their goalkeeper is the best rated one. Morocco? I probably haven't heard for anyone there. And look at how Mbappe. Okay. Yeah, nothing rings a bell. I mean, Diaz rings a bell, but because it's a really popular last name. Canada, Paraguay. I know about like Paraguay, for example, probably doesn't have anyone famous, but they're good because like they're South America, not technically, are like Central America. Which is it? Central America, North or South? Wait. My brain. Connecting those. Which continent? It should be like North America, yeah. That makes sense because it is like all connected there. But I think like culturally they're more with South America. I mean, from Mexico on, it's all culturally much more similar than these two guys. What are we doing? Portugal has Ronaldo. Brazil probably has also some sort of Ronaldinho, something like that. Is it? Cunha, Junior, Martinelli. Can I see the benched ones as well? Neymar, there it is. Danilo. That's also a name we use in Serbia. No Ronaldos? Okay. So that's basically all I know about football. And whatever I hear from my friends, like I see them spamming the group chat when any of the games are being played, because we were all at home usually, not watching any of those matches, preparing for the exams, but they would turn it on and they would just spam the group chat with whatever is happening. And they were all rooting now for France, I think. I was also rooting for France, not gonna lie. I've been to France like 2 months ago. It was real cool. And I'm also doing French on Duolingo. And my girlfriend knows a lot of French. I might at one point move to France. At least temporarily. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I did not watch the whole, I did not have time to watch the match. I just saw that they lost 2-0, and it was something, oh no, that was actually Spain. That was actually Argentina. They got like 2 goals against England in the like 85th minute and the extra time, something like that, if I'm not tripping. And everybody was like, what the hell? Also, I watched a really good documentary on corruption at FIFA like 2 days ago. It's really well made. England fumbled. Yeah, I heard like wait, what was it? Now if I try to say something, I feel I would just start talking some nonsense. But wait, is it usually like if you give a goal and it's 1-0 and you have like 15 minutes left, one of the tactics is to just play bunker. Is if the name is telling me anything, it's like they pull people from attack and they put more people in defense. So it's like maybe 5 people in defense in the back line, and then like 3 in the front line, and then you'll have only like few people in the very front, like still trying to attack here and there. But you're usually trying to just bunker up and not let them give a goal and just take that win. And I saw like someone was doing that, and people were yeah, I heard they did that, went more defensive, and then it backfired somehow. Yeah, and they just ate those 2 goals. And these people were like screaming like, dude, you are playing bunker in like quarterfinals of FIFA, like you can't do that for whatever reason. I don't know why. It seems like a good idea to me. I don't know how you can fail that. But it's probably like when you're playing bunker, then they can more easily come to your now this is me tinfoiling this shit, like I'm freestyling any knowledge of football. But if you're playing a bunker, seems like they can more easily maybe get to your side because you're not out there, so they have more people on their side than you have of yours, so they can more easily come, but then it's harder to score. But then they can play around the corners maybe. And the center shot, is it center shots? I don't know how that translates. When you get the ball into like in the rectangle. I have no clue about the terminology in English, so I'm just gonna do it descriptively. But you get it inside the rectangle around the goalkeeper, and you try to score it with like a head or like whatever. You get it what I mean? And they have then more opportunities for those actions. I knew it. You get it? You get it? It makes sense? It makes sense, okay. Maybe. So I'm not completely like dummy dum on here. Okay, let me do the win streak on beginners. If I continue trying to win those 10% big boards, there's one more as well waiting for me, and if I try to do them now, I might not even participate in the championship. Let me just increase this. 40 master and expert? Holy, that's great. Hold on, I think I have like 33, 30, 31. Okay. 40 is crazy. 40 is actually crazy. I could be trying that. By the way, I'm soon to hit 13 million. So I think they're gonna offer me to buy a premium. And you know what? I'm completely ready for that. Oh no, I transferred it to a money account. I can't buy it. I transferred it to a MetaMask money account, and now I can't. Because then from that money account to get it back to crypto, it's a bit complicated currently because it's still in the beginning phases. So I would have to make another $10 today to get it, because I think I'm gonna be hitting it today or tomorrow, those 30 mil. Yeah, that is win streak quest. And I came like yesterday to like 31, maybe even 32, something like really close, 2-3 games away, and then I lost it on something stupid. I also did get another one, being 27 maybe. So I completed a 27, and then I needed 6 more for this one. And then it failed. That's crazy, is it? Is it actually? I feel like it's... How much is it even paying? 74? Okay, it is a bigger one. It is an elite one. It's L18. Okay, okay. I mean, we are approaching it. Let's just hold our fingers tight here. I have to delete my ChatGPT account. I hate them, and they keep sending me mails. What am I supposed to do here? So we have one mine in here, one mine in here. Thank God. That's 23. Okay, can I actually? Your PB is 29? Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. Hold on, you have a 40 master and expert, but you have 29 win streak on beginner. I think if you grind it enough, like I have almost 20k games. If you grind it enough, like you can get it. It all comes down to luck. I got 70 on beginner, and I got 7 on expert. You like master? Yeah, mastery. Mastery is really cool actually, because it's like it requires you to actually play perfect and not to make any misclicks and be really focused for those 100 games. And even after completing 100 games, you can keep on going and trying to beat it actively. Once you start like... but that's the thing, I sometimes go for mastery, and at some point I turn to like going fast. So I make a lot of mistakes. And then mastery starts dropping down. Sometimes it drops down to like literally 3 or 4, maybe something like that. But we're 4 games away here. This one is a win. Oh my God. What? Should I go for this corner? Should I go for this corner? Or should I go for a random middle click? So we have... This is 8, 7, 6. We have 6 mines in here. You gotta tell me. What is a play here? Thank God. Okay. Okay, 32. 32. Okay. This is it. Finally. And on 30, oh my God, on literally the 34th, we lose it. I want to keep it to try and get more purple ones, but okay. This is gonna be experts, yeah. 7 experts. We can actually go, hold on, how are we standing here? 262. So if, as I said, if we get 2 more experts, there will be 40 more points. That's 163. 163 would shoot us to more than top 100. Can we get a 4-win streak on expert? Okay, I think this one is a win. Yes. Woo! Never tried in a championship. Is it worth it? I mean, you do get first of all, I really like that it's like a few day event where you can rank, you know. And I really love anything competitive, anything where you can rate against other people and so on. I really like that. So I would always try to rank as high as possible, and you get a lot of in rewards here. So if you get into top 100, you still get like 500 ice creams, which is not that crazy, but it can help you in getting something. How much do I have? I have 2200, you know. Getting some more, like it's not gonna help you get to perfect if you're not like at top 1, but if you're here, it's usually people that are up here are also people that have a lot in like, how much? 4K is not crazy. 600 is not crazy. This guy has like 25K. That's enough for a perfect. This one's gonna have a perfect. This guy actually not. Okay, I was wrong. It's a lot of them don't have like crazy amounts. This guy has. How they get that much? Actually, that's what I was asking a few streams ago, and what those people told me is look at these guys. So there's usually like as you can see, there's usually two kinds of people. Look at the types of ice creams. He has most of it from brown ice creams here. Talents are also part of it, yeah. But look at that. So he has a brown the chocolate ice creams here, so which means high difficulty. And this is the other kinds of people. 110 out of 121. So 90% of his ice creams are on efficiency. This one also has high difficulty. This one has efficiency. This one has both, but more on efficiency. This one has high difficulty. This one has efficiency. It's you see the point. This guy somehow has a, what is that? Is that, oh, I think that's actually like multiplayer. Yeah, that's multiplayer. But we know that he is like up here somewhere. I've seen him. There he is. He's just spamming these games. Yeah, so what they actually do is that they farm. This is what they told me. They go to arena and they farm a lot of energy from here. You get this. They have even more bonuses. They have better equipment. They have the talent. They have everything. I haven't even gone into that. And I have 40% increase. So they go and you can do something like this, L8 Arena. Not only do you get this, you get it from every single game that you play out of this like 40. So you grind, you get like 100 energy something. They every single day, they get like 10 things here. They get everything. And then some of them go for high difficulty, which is like events, high difficulty. There it is. 0.05 times this times solve 3BV. Okay, this is if I don't know how much 3BV does. Is this when it's solved, and is this when it's like not solved, or do they? I don't know, but let me see. So if you go 10K, I don't need calc for this. Calc is short for calculator, but let me do it anyway. So it's 500 for that, and I'm not sure about how this how this affects it, because if it's 10K max, it's probably like plus 0.0015 times like, I don't know how much 3BV do. Let's see, like 50 by 50. Let's do 50 by 50. And let me see what a 10K board is. That's too much. This one is 588, okay. 588. This one is 3k. This is almost 10k. Hold on. Is it literally 601? Okay, no, 602. Let's say 602. And let us see how many 3BVs there are. So there's 1,000 of them. Times 1,000? Yeah, something is not right. But as I said, they probably have 10k boards plus some as you said, some equipments and here and there. So they probably, instead of getting 500, they get over 1k, 2k, 5k. I don't know how much they can increase it with that. I'm looking only at the chocolate ice creams. They also get probably some cherries from that, some of the efficiencies, something from that, you know. They could probably be combining the mango and the chocolate ice creams, you know. So they that way they can get a lot. Efficiency is even more broken. Like, look at this. You get 25 times the coefficient. So if you get 140% on expert, you get 25 times 15, and you also get increase from your equipment and whatnot. So that's base just 500 from one game and you know what, with efficiency, if you're good enough, you can be really consistent with it, you know. So in one day they can get high efficiencies like 10, 20, 50 times, and they farm thousands and thousands of ice creams a day. So over the course of a whole event, they just get tens and hundreds of thousands of ice creams. Yeah, and he gets 5. Yeah, whenever you go to spectate those games, you can see the results. They get crazy amount of gems and ice creams, or whatever the points are at that season. But it's actually crazy. So high difficulty and efficiencies are broken, and I think you're almost never gonna see anything else besides those two. As you saw, like, everyone who's high on leaderboard has either one of those two. Only the cryogenic has hold on. Only the cryogenic had a lot of points from like multiplayer, but I guess he just sat down and played a lot of it. I don't know how much you can get from that. But anyways, it's like it's almost impossible to grind it with anything else. So that is a little cheat code. But that's only for people who are really good at those. You know, you really have to practice it. And once you learn it, every single event you can use that. I mean, especially in these ones. You know, there are those where you buy off the quests, you know what I mean? You get the activity points, and every hour you have quests, and you can get it from the marketplace. But it's... Oh, sorry. I closed it off. I want to go quick for a toilet break. Went to pee. There it is. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hold on there. And let me just check something. Okay. Put out loop. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, we actually we actually got my heartbeat up, which is great. Which is great. Don't get me wrong. I should be active. Where's the 90? Dude, I just got up the stairs. But it is tiring. But it is tiring. I gotta admit that. Boom. Boom, booklet. Boom. Fuck. Okay. Here we are. So where were we? Where were we? Oh, that sounds good. That actually sounds good. Okay, I can actually maybe do this real fast. See, this is the tomfoolery that no guesses give you. I would rather just go all over again than have to think this hard. Hold on, I actually have to remove maybe this from the screen. That would be nice. You love no guess. I mean, yeah, I do love no guess in terms of like, I know that it all comes down to my skill, and then sometimes there's some interesting things to solve, especially on like evils. But sometimes when you get like this, you have to win 8 no guesses. It just take more time in terms of like, I don't know. I sometimes I just want to play, because when it's no guess, I was just talking about that. Like there's pressure. Like if I fail, I know it's all me. It's not, there's no luck involved. So it's not like, oh, I got a 50-50. It's like I didn't sit enough and I didn't think enough, or I misclicked stupidly. Like every time you lose, it's because you were bad. Which is sometimes good, sometimes bad. Depends in what mood I'm at that moment. You know what I mean? I like that. Yeah, I also like the thinking part sometimes. But as I said, like sometimes I just want to not care about it and zoom past the levels. Now, is this only my second one? Is it? I just realized I have turned off the timer because I kept looking at it when I have like a good run on expert. I kept looking at it, and that's generally decreasing my time. No gas evil, no flag quests. Oh my god. Or when I got like, you have to win 27 hearts with no flags and it's all upside down. Like, dude, just give me, I don't know, give me like 50 beginners. I'm gonna do that. Actually, even 50 beginners becomes like really boring when you have to do them. Like, today you have to go for 50, and I'm like, dude, in beginners, it's literally nothing but like fucking just doing them. I feel like intermediates are the best balance of all worlds. Like, you can win most of them, unlike experts where the win probability is less than 50%. You can win most of them. You can get some good like win streaks, but you can't really. It's challenging enough that you can play them. They have some interesting parts. Big enough, small enough. You know, everything. And one little cute board. See, with this, even though I'm like trying to solve them fairly quickly, I do get like, what, 4 or 5 those ice creams. So I would have to solve 1,000 of these in a day. Not actually 1,000, but let's say 500 to be able to get to like a perfect equipment. Sorry. You can turn off timer? Yeah, you can do that. I like that feature. So you have like a disable game timer, disable arena ticket appearance, that one as well. So you don't see it mid-game, because what am I gonna do? Like, oh, wow, I got arena 1 ticket, I got arena 2 ticket, you know? And it's distracting also. I don't need this. This is also good. Like, if you get used to keyboard as a mouse buttons, I think you can get them much faster as well. Uh, what is this? Oh, like that? Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, I guess I'm solving this expert now. It literally chose me. Six ice creams. Yeah. Hold on. You use keyboard? Well, the thing that helped me a lot with expert was the probability okay, yeah. I just don't have like there was a magic wand that was calculating it for us, but now we don't have that. Sad smiley. So sometimes I just have to, you know what? I started doing this. People taught me this. You can open this up and you can draw, and then you can try and calculate like your chances, your probabilities. And how do you go against that? We need 4 more of these. I think I'm gonna do high difficulties like off stream during the day, even if I even do them, you know. In the end. What keys do you use on a keyboard? I'm really interested. I am thinking of trying it out and trying to get used to it. I think it is a nice learning curve that I have to get over, but it is definitely something that can make it faster. And I don't know if I should be like combining mouse clicks and keyboard clicks. You know, like when you play Osu, if you ever played Osu, you usually have 2 clicks on your keyboard, so you can be faster. But this way, if you have 1 keyboard click, it's not gonna get you much faster, I feel, than mouse clicks. But then combining mouse clicks and keyboard clicks, you also get you get those 2 different clicks that can make you faster. Like if I want to do this, I could do that with 1 mouse click and 1 keyboard click. So I go here, click the right click, and I'm still doing this, and by the time I'm releasing this, I'm also pressing. Like it is really in a way it's really complex, and it needs a lot of practice, but I feel that would help me achieve much higher, much better times. As I said, my PB is a bit over 50 seconds, and I would like to get it down to sub 50. But I would need to flag less to be more efficient, you know, and also just to be able to click sometimes faster, because sometimes there's literally something that you know how to solve, like right here, you know. I don't know. Let's say I know that this is a flag, this is free, this is a flag, these are 3, this is a flag, this is free, then this is a flag, these 2, and this is free, this is a flag, this is free, and so on. But so I know all that by seeing it, but then I need more speed to execute it as fast as possible. So those are like 2 things. You can either think faster or click faster. I mean, you need both. If you think too fast, you're not going to be able to click fast enough. But if you click fast enough, sometimes you're just going to stop there and not know what to do else. So it's a nice combination of both. For me, I use Z and left click and X and flag. Okay. So Z and X, and the cursor flagging too much. Yes, it is a real thing. That sometimes gets me slow. And I had this guy that was the F9 dude that was in the chat. He has like 43-second PB, I think. So dude knows what he's talking about, and he told me like, dude, you're just flagging too much. Like I flag and I click excessively, and I do the safe chords, if you know what I mean. It's like when I do this, when I click 2, even though I only flagged 1, I'm just doing that to check if it's only touching that one, you know, like this, checking it, and so on. I wish to be fast. What's your PB? I mean, look, dude, you already have like a better mastery than most people. Like you are good at something. It's just one by one, and it takes a lot of time. I have like, I'm generally curious to see what his stats are. I'm gonna check after I finish this board. I'm gonna go check my stats currently. There was a misclick, but I got lucky. Nothing was behind that tile. And what are your stats? I mean, like time spent and games played and stuff like that. You know, all good and worthwhile things, as I just said, worthwhile, they take time. 91 seconds. It's still good. Hold on. Let me see. I'm actually curious to see when did I achieve 90 seconds. So this is expert ranked by all time. So we're looking, yeah. We're looking at 90 seconds. This is not working properly. Okay, we're around there. So I achieved 90 seconds. Is this proper way of checking it? Like sub 90 seconds in December 2023? Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm checking it the right way. Hold on. What if I got even less than that on 2nd of December? It would be on the left. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I did have it like 3 years ago. And let me see the stats. What I want to say is like my stats, I have like over 1200 sort by date. You're right, but somehow I would need to sort by date, but also my games sort by date. Like in the beginning, these were my times in the beginning, in January. Oh yeah, and this way I would have to go this way and see like here. I started in January, and the first like double-digit time I got was in April. Actually, there it is. Yeah, 97, 99, 97, and here it started dropping. Actually, I did hit some sub 90s here, but that was pretty lucky, I would say. What was the 3BV? The 3BVs were like... Okay, they were a bit higher on these games, but still it was more close to 2 here. And now, what do I average now? My 3BVs are more than 2. There's some 3s, you know, there's... Now they're all over the place. But it's 2.2, 2.5, 2.4. Some better ones are 3 to 2.9, 3 point something. But it takes a lot of time. As I said in statistics, I have like 1200 hours complete, like in total. Oh, it's ranking it here. I was looking like, what is it ranking up here? I would like if there could be like to select from 2 dates. In June I had 55, May 36, in April 38, March 45, February only 19, January 17, December 15, here 5.8. I wasn't even playing here. Oh, we won 8? Okay. So what do we need? The evil ones, the efficiency, and that's it. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do all the evils now. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna try to get that efficiency. No. I'm not in the mood for that, but let me try and get 110%. No. Dude, not a single... Is this good enough for the... Oof. $115. Absolute Cinema. That's great. That's great. That was a waste. I could have guessed here or here for a 0. It was kind of obvious. If I click this, this is this could be a 0. It's not a 0, but it was worth guessing. $101. That's not getting us far. That's it. These two. This and this. This, okay. Okay. That's a 0. No, that wasn't even 100. Dude, this efficiency is... I don't know how people can be saying low cortisol gaming. See, 60 beats, 62, and that's even when I raged there. See, welcome to the stream, Kukolas. It was 57, yeah. Now I got hyped that I saw you, so it went up by a mile. We got a piano improvisation. I don't know if that's copyrighted. I'm gonna give credit to this guy. So Salence and also the other guy, the Panoir. These two guys are saints. They play so nicely. They have such a nice improvisations. I really recommend you check them out if you're doing something. I literally am collecting all the channels that don't make AI slop for different kinds of musics. So for something classical that's not AI made, these guys, like they're live playing. I just fucked up there. They're live playing these sets, and they sound really good. For house or something like that, you would just go to like Chris Luno remix or whatever. Skyrim music, okay, but I don't know if that's copyrighted. Should be, isn't it? But yeah, that is for classical. For house is just any of the oh, this is cool. This is cool. Also, what do I have? Now this is fucking generated, right? So I can say don't recommend the channel, and that's it. You're not making it out. This is also probably AI generated, but I don't know, because he has a lot of these. He has only 320 views. I'm not gonna say anything, but like, actually it might not be. It is. You see the font they're using. This is all generated because everything's similar. Found this and he's just making everything out of it. You know, what I want to say is like Yellow Cherry Jam. These guys for lo-fi, they're really good. They're really good. And more stuff like that. Probably because Bethesda Studio is greedy. It's not just greedy. Like every artist has right to copyright their material, and I think it's completely normal to like make music and to copyright it. But I would also, if I was an artist, I would probably, I was thinking of like, I would make some non-copyrighted music just so people can freely play it wherever they want. And then I don't know if you know, but Harris Heller did that. Harris Heller is he really blew up in the 2020 when everybody was in quarantine and trying to start something like some hobby from home. So a lot of people started streaming. So he blew up, and he made a lot of like tutorials and recommendations. This guy, wait, Harris Heller, this dude, and he has the Senpai. There were a few rebrandings. It was Alpha Gaming, then it was Harris Heller, then it did Senpai something. Now it's just Senpai. What did he do with his hair? Oh my god, no. This is what he looked like, yeah, on the left. Close to that. But yeah, he's doing like those techy stuff. And talking about Twitch streaming on different platforms and other stuff. And he made Stream Beats. It's right here. This. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. So this is all like compilations and like albums of like in different genres. It's not well curated here. It's mostly in like releases and playlists. Even here it's like whatever. On they have it all on Spotify and other like streaming platforms. So it's playlists of non-copyrighted songs that everyone can use. And it's primarily made for streamers because streamers had only some cringy music available to be non-copyrighted. So he made some a bit of better songs for that purpose, and he actually made a shit ton of money off of streams for that, because as I said, everybody was playing them, and it's like you have hundreds of thousands of followers that they are streaming for hours on end. So they rack you up, like per person you get tens of streams on those songs, and it ends up being highly profitable to make it non-copyrighted. But I understand the normal artists making it so that you can't just spam their music for free. But I really appreciate when they have something in the description. Like there's also for like jazz, there's this channel. Of course, it's in the recommendations. It's this channel, these Koreans, WRG, and then something in Korean playlists. They credit every single one of their, like, they have a guy on guitar, a guy on piano, a guy on drums. There it is, piano, this guy drums, this guy bass, this guy mix mastering, this guy, you know, like art director. About what we compose, they actually compose shit. They've been doing this for a long time. They seem to be fully legit, you know. And they don't release every day. It's like, oh my god, I can't scroll. They actually make good jazz, and it's like, this one is a month ago. It seems like they come together once a week or once in 2 weeks. Yeah, sometimes it's more rare. Sometimes it's like 3 days, 10 days, 3 weeks ago, and so on. So they actually create everyone, and they literally have a link in the description. They're like, reach out to us, and you can freely use it. Just ask us, and that's it. And that's really cool for me. And I was thinking of asking them if I could use their music in my streams or videos or something, because I really like it, and it's human made, and I don't know, I just like, I like it. $111, that's great. Now we can go for experts. Okay. Here's 1, here's 2, this is free. Okay, I'm gonna play more carefully here and slower. We're not getting much on time, so we'll just make sure we win this one if possible. Save chords, save chords. There is. Okay, I see this being solved, but I'm just gonna go slow. Okay, so it's gonna be... This is a 4. It can be 2, so 2 in here, 3. This is one of them, this is the other one. And this is solved. Okay, no win streak. So far, so good. Opening it up here. All 4 here. Ah, that's good. I was actually thinking about opening this up here. Would actually do nothing for me. It was still a 50-50. Seems to be okay. I'm not gonna say anything, but I hope this is a second win, so we will be on a streak. This all seems good. I'm gonna slow down. Threes, yeah, I don't think there's any guessing be involved. And that is the second win. What are requests? Okay, so if you think I did the daily ones, the event quests are here. So I have to win. Today I have till 1859 to solve this one. Hold on, let me zoom it out. So I have to solve this one. It has 358 mines. I tried it already a few times and I failed here on stream. So I'm not gonna be doing that one. There's even a bigger one for tomorrow. It's this one. Let me actually try it like once quickly here. And they pay like 190 ice creams, which is great. Not gonna complain. I don't know if I rolled a high difficulty. I wouldn't actually. I'm gonna check if I did not roll. If I don't win now randomly. What's the chance? 15%. That's actually okay. But yeah, if I didn't roll a high difficulty, I would rather wait to roll it. So just so you know, Cuculus, it's like every single day while you're playing, you get little like bolts. It's called energy. And every 25 energies, you get to spin this wheel. And then when you get every single one has like, this one is win streak, this is efficiency, this is speed, this is arena, I think. This one is like random quests, fortune quests. This one is like wins. This is like no guess mode. This is high difficulty. You get something related to that. So if this is in Lavender, that's win streak. It says you need a win streak of 33 beginners. That's what I had. Or you need 9 intermediates. Or you need 2 or 3 experts. Usually something like that. And it gives you base, like this reward right here. But also, it allows you to gain those ice creams just by playing on that particular day. So if I got the win streak ice cream, I'm able to accumulate those win streak ice creams by these rules here. So lavender ice cream is win streak. That's 25 times this coefficient here. And these are the coefficients. So if I get to 30 win streak on intermediate, I would get 5 times 25 right here. So I would get 225 ice creams. But I can only do that on day where I roll the win streak ice cream. So that's the thing. If I would now win, wait, I did not check. If I do win this right now, I will not get chocolate ice creams besides these ones. These 90 ones. I will not get any more than that. And it's 1000 difficulty, so I should be also getting event chocolate. I should be also getting like 50 ice creams more. But I did not roll it today. These are the old quests from a few days ago that I rolled. So I'm missing out literally on like 50 ice creams because I did not roll it today, but I'm completing old quests. So it's the best thing you can do is roll it and complete it on the same day, because then you're also getting the passive ice creams as well. It is maybe kind of complicated now when I'm trying to explain it like this. But when you're in it, you like kind of... I mean, I was playing for the longest time and I was like, why am I not getting these? Like, how do I get these? And I still don't know everything. Like, there's also some equipment, some talents, and, you know, they had to expand somehow from just a base game of Minesweeper, because it will become stale, and I think they've done it immaculately. Like, when you start getting into many different of those things, like masteries, the win streaks, the efficiencies, the 3 BVs, this and that, like, it becomes much more interesting. I think that they've done a great job. Wait, so it's better to wait till you roll the same type of quest? Yes. So when you roll the type of quest, it allows you to get, you can't get every single of the ice creams every single day. Like if I just walk up and I didn't roll the wheel and I just started playing, I wouldn't be getting any ice creams whatsoever. So you have to roll it, and whatever it lands, it unlocks it for that day, basically. If you go here for the events, this does not apply until you, depending on, you can spin the wheel multiple times a day. What you land on determines the style of play that will reward you with event points that day. Examples include playing for speed and high difficulty boards. The table below details the probability of each event point type. Each spin also gives you a special quest that upon completion awards bonus. So people don't usually even go the high ranked guys, like right here. I think they don't even go for the quests here. They're just farming the energy to spin the wheel to get the efficiency or the high difficulty, so they can start grinding it on their own. They're not even looking at what they're given here. They don't care much about that. I have to go back to my game. There it is. My game is actually going pretty well, and I just randomly started it. Never knew that? Yeah. No problem, man. I didn't also know about that. And I was getting some good scores and good times and everything, and I had no clue how that works. But it's really interesting to get into that, to start grinding the points and then buying the equipment. It's also like, hold on. We can solve it here. Beautiful. I thought we're stuck, but I think this corner is gonna save us now. And look at it. It keeps expanding. That's great. We're expanding it real good. Don't tell Pyrocynical about that. Oh my god. Okay. You just want a perfect... What do you mean perfect? Oh, yeah. The perfect equipment. I really want it as well. But it's so expensive. Like, even with... I really thought that I'm just gonna grind some points and buy equipment and then go and earn enough to buy perfect off of Marketplace. But perfects on Marketplace are literally like 3 million, something like that. 5 million, something like that. From Jacksonville. But yeah, I think for the entirety of my account, I haven't earned... I earned maybe like 3 million. Maybe even more, but barely. That's like saving every single penny for years, and I'm still not able to buy one perfect. And I really wanted it because I just saw they added some secret club somethings, like some stuff, some bonus stuff for people who have a completely perfect equipment. Like those people got 2 more things added just for them. So I want to join that club, and then I was like, how can I do that? And then people told me, fuck. Then people told me about the farming, the efficiency, and the high difficulty. Like, if I sold everything here, I would maybe able to buy 1 perfect or something like that. I got 2 mil. And I don't know if this is 99 and if I upgrade it, you know that you can upgrade this? Oh, it's fully upgraded, okay. You can upgrade it and you can get +1 in quality on it. But I don't know if upgrading something at 99% will turn it into a perfect, or if perfect has to come that way. Like straight from like here. And it's good to put your talents towards that. Hold on, equipment, talents. Yeah, I have something stupid like pacifist. This is just, that's stupid. Let me reset my talents right now. So I'm gonna go admiral and actually put everything into escalation, right? Ascension daily quests, season quests, and elite quest. I'm not doing all that. I already sometimes have to skip. Nah. Putting it here, like putting 3 up here. You know? I think people just spam that, right? 60? How much can I buy? I can do 40. No, I can do 30. 30, dude. I can do 30. 31, I can't. So I can do 30. I'm gonna be up at 65, and then what? I can buy 15 and spend it somewhere. Let me at least get that. Okay, so 3 in escalation. And then I have 50. Maybe ascension. A diamond in a 1 game. 3% chance to get 2 times. Okay. Redemption. Season rewards. What are the season rewards? Oh, okay. Championship rewards also plus 50. See, someone who's good at championship, they can spam this. If they see they're good at championship, they can reset, and they, instead of getting 5k of this, they can get like 200%. So they get 15k. They get 15k for the first place, or even more. I don't know how many talent points those people have. Daily login reward plus 50. Daily. Okay, this is for premium. They have daily login rewards for premiums. I have to buy it. I'm gonna get it. This is stupid because I'm highly ranked on multiplayer. So 100 point per 2k. In 1 game I get 8 points, so that's 16k experience points here are equivalent to 1 game of multiplayer for me. There are extra rewards in no game. Okay. Yeah, I literally have no clue where I'm gonna spend my 50. No, and escalation, everything, and that's it. Save it. Okay. Now we're back at expert, okay? We already have 2 wins, right? What is this bullshit, dude? Okay. You get VIP coins as daily login for premium. What are VIP coins? What? Am I just finding out about something? Or you mean just mine coins, but... Oh, shoot. Let's leave it for the end. When you're going for mastery and for win streak, you don't have to rush anything to get anything done. So you just do whatever you can. And then in the end, you look at the probabilities. Okay. The probabilities here are shit. Of course. I was thinking like there's 50-50 and 50-50 here. So there's 50% chance there's at least mine here or here from the 3, and this is what we get. This is what we get, and we lose the win streak too. Now we gotta grind it again. Okay, this one's promising. Yeah. Also now, whenever I'm going for a win streak, at the same time, you're actually building up a mastery as well. When you get a win streak of like, I once got a win streak of like 5, it's a really good like beginning for a good mastery. But then before I actually do 100 nice games, I just start randomly going for speed and totally forget about the mastery after that good win streak. So I don't actually use it properly. Oh, fuck. It's another currency you can use to buy some things. You get like 10 a day. About and can buy a few things like equipment, tickets, gems. Oh, okay, okay. The 900 bucks? Okay, guys. Does anyone want to buy a perfect equipment off of me? I'm gonna grind it out now, so I can sell it. I'm actually interested in if... Oh, okay, okay. How do I see... Oh, the contact list. There it is. This dude never replied to me. I don't know if he's playing. Let me see. How do I see him? How do you even get to his account? What? And why can't I? Yeah, I saw him, like, I was like, finally someone is making Minesweeper content and it's going viral. And I was like, dude, we gotta 1v1. I was like, because I also do make some YouTube videos and Instagram reels, and like I also do make some content. We can maybe collab it somehow. But he never responded back, so I never offered it furthermore. Like we could start a renaissance, Minesweeper renaissance, where Minesweeper actually becomes a popular game. But no, he just ghosted it. Sounds like a steal. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be selling it 50% off, so 500 bucks, it's all yours. Ooh. Playing on the edge there. Bro left me on red. Yeah, he did not even like... They should add like a red option here. Is it not? It's not. It's not, right? See, I never even heard of VIP coins. And now I did not even check for the VIP. I checked the wrong tab. Okay, so we got one in here, and one in here, right? One in here, and one in here. So what are the odds here? One is in here, one is in here or here, and one is in here. Then it's better to, of course. Because here we had 33% and here it was all like 50s. But actually it's all just like you have to solve everything. It's maybe even worse if you go here. What if there's no mine? It's just gonna tell you 1. Yeah, this was stupid. If this wasn't a mine, it would just say 1. Then again, I'm going for 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. And if I guessed correctly here, I would solve this, I would solve this, I would solve this. It would get solved. So see, I completely misplayed that one. I just realized that. This may be a win. This. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dude, I keep running into some stupid 50-50s. Look at that. Look at... No, this game is pranking me. That's not how you go for the masteries. My watch is actually telling me to get up and move. I'm sorry, I have to get up and move. The sun is blasting, dude. Okay, I'm gonna dance here. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. What's the play here? I think this right here. I thought I could have played safely here. I would have gotten this would open and Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, we won that. There's one there. I'm stupid. I said we had 3. I said 1 is here, so... No, I'm stupid because I put 3 here. Okay, I see. I'm a complete dummy. You mean it, I can keep it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. No one's ever given me a stick before. I found a rock. You can have it, said a rabbit to a raven. You mean it, I can keep it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. No one's ever given me a rock before. I found a key, and it's for thee, said a raven to a corgi. You mean it, I can keep it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. No one's ever given me a key before. A stick to a rabbit, a rock to a raven leads to a key for the corgi. Corgi, he could take it, she could have it. Is kindness contagious? But it's a heartwarming story, and it's better than hoarding, and it sure is rewarding. Never sharing is boring. Dude, when am I gonna get 3 in a row? Come on. I'm getting drained. Like, you can play perfectly and you can't give me 2 wins? 2 wins! I'm not even asking for 4 or 5 or 3. Just give me a second one. Give me a second one. And then we can work from there. Easy, easy peasy. Lemon, lemon squeezy. A stick to a rabbit, a rock to a raven leads to a key for the corgi. Corgi, he could take it, she could have it. Is kindness contagious? But it's a heartwarming story, and it's better than hoarding. I have to warm up my voice actually. With those, you know, the exercises, they go like... I can't do it. I actually can't even do the warm-up exercises. Hold on, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So 1, 2. Hold on, let me actually draw that down. So it is 1 here, 1, we have 6. Everything else is solved. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, which means there's 2 mines in these 3 areas. There's a high chance that there's either a mine here or in these 2. So I'm gonna try and open this one. It never follows that, like, logic. It's actually crazy. And I'm spinning another one. 150. We got another. Oh. We got the arena ones. Okay. You go 5 overlap, but yeah, I'm telling you again, it's like usually not following that. Hold on, let me see, like, where 5s overlap. Yeah, that like kind of makes sense because like 50-50, 50-50. This one is like overlapping from those 2, but it also depends on, like, I said, like, there's 1 here and 1 here. I don't know. See, this would be a good time attempt. And we got messed up. There's a 50-50, but I think in the in the beginning we had a potential. Wanna hear. See, I just did that. So at one point, I become so bored of having bad games on a win streak that I started playing for speed. And I'm like, at least I can do this. And I just lose the plot. I have to do something about this in the chat. So while I'm playing and I have chat opened on my left screen, what happens is that Twitch for some reason added that these leaderboards on the top of the chat are getting what's it called, scrolled on its own. So when it's here, it's like okay, it just blends in. But then mid game, it just switches to this slide. And then this purple thing really distracts me. And it distracts me that it's like changing on the screen. And I can't remove it. What if I do pop out chat? No, it's still there. It's still there. And there's no way for me to look directly in the dashboard in the chat and not have that stupid like pop up. Yeah, I can't remove it. Edit layout? No, it's not that. It's completely different thing. Cancel that. That's stupid. But it's a heartwarming story, and it's better than hoarding. Sure is rewarding. Never sharing is boring. I can close that off. Ba-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun-dun. 5 of them. So. There's 2 in here. Okay, 1 in here. 2 in here. And 2 in here. Right? Yes. Okay, that's great. That's great. And how did... Oh my god, look at that. When you open it here, it's telling me that I got a ticket here, but I don't see it because I disabled it for myself. But see, by drawing, we actually saw... This is all safe. And down here, it's all safe to this corner. We solved it by drawing. I would never do that before. And yeah, we got a ticket on that spot. That's cool. That's cool. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. Dude. I'm gonna try it once again, okay? So this is my last... If I lose this game, it's over. If I lose the next game, it's over. I'm gonna play slowly and perfectly. With drawing. With probability calculating. With whatever we can do to maximize the win probability. If we don't succeed, I'm ending it. By ending it, I mean ending the stream and going for a walk. One more, there it is. We won the first of the many games because we are breaking the world record of Holy. Are you sure? Are you real? Okay. We're breaking 14 wins in a row. Hey, Ion, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. We are right here, grinding the win streak championship. Fuck. Okay, so my guess here would be to open up this square right here. Right? This square right here. Because it's going to be one mine in these two. And it's going to be a mine here. It's a mine in here. Probably here. Opening up these two. And the mine here opening these. And then a mine here opening it like this. And then this one is also free and this is a 50-50. What do you think about that? This one? Everything is unfolding as I said. Okay, more intuition right here. So, it's a low chance of it being like this, right? There's a good chance that this one is free. This one is safe, right? There's also a good chance that it's not here and it's actually in these three. So that this is free. So there is 3 in 5 chances, actually not exactly, maybe even less because there's a 50-50 here and a 50-50 here. But there is a non-zero chance that one of the mines could be here, and there's a non-zero chance that mines could be here, making this a safe choice. Safe indeed. Making this, and this all safe choices, okay? But now there's a dilemma. There's a dilemma. What do we do from here? Because see, there's nothing much that we can do to guarantee ourselves that we won't be scammed on our next click. Game can do whatever it wants. It can alter it. It can listen to us. You know? A few safe picks would be going for a random tile here on the back. Since it's a 2, touching 6 more squares, there's a high probability we guess nicely. Also, there's a good probability that this one is safe. Or that this one is safe. But this is really risky. I'm not gonna be going to this risky area. I am a legend. A legend. One is here. One is here. I hate this game. I literally hate this game. We haven't moved from here. We literally haven't moved from here. I just wanted to farm expert win streaks. To be honest, mentally, six win streaks are not achievable. They're just not. Because if they were, it would be all much easier right now. But unfortunately, it is a myth, after all. And all these guys, like, at the first place, having it like 6 win streaks there and 21 on intermediates, those are just paid actors. Game can do whatever it wants. It can alter it. 69, 69. That's cool, okay. I'm sorry. Game keeps winning. House always wins. Always has been that way, always will be that way. And there's nothing we can do. We can never win. That is the truth. Goodbye, my friends. 6-7. It was a 6-7. I'm sorry. Again. Thank you so much for participating in the stream. I'm sorry, Ion, that we're finishing just as you entered. It was a good long 3 hours of sweeping the mines. The Bosnia simulator, you know. I like to call it that way because I go on my college. I'm going with a lot of Bosnians, so I like to tell them that I'm playing Bosnia Simulator. They like it. It's a funny joke, unlike this one. But thank you once again, friends, for coming to the stream and for sweeping mines with me. And I will see you in the next one. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe in 2 days or 3 days. Who knows? That's why you turn on the notifications at here or in the minesweeping community on the Discord. And that's it.